The height of the level is about 7.1 meters there. I'm not sure that it's going to go much over that. My last estimate was 7.3, and I don't think we'll reach 7.2. We'll have to see in the next day or so.
Having a quick look on the rivers on the Vaal side, it seems that the downtime of the Department Water and Sanitation site yesterday was actually someone working on it, because there seems to be a lot of updates. You can see Vaal Dam is down to 104%, and if you look at the graph, you can see that it reached its peak around the 20th and is now dropping steeply. Looking at Bloemhof, we see the same thing. Seems like everything has been updated. There's still a 27th of February reading there, but all seems down. And Vaal Dam is down to 98%, which is actually mind-boggling, considering that they did not want to release water early when it was at 103% in the beginning of February, to create some capacity to handle floods. And that doesn't reflect well on whoever is in charge in that area. This very, very high peak could have been flattened off to at least half of the maximum flow height or flow rate. Considering that in this time period, when there was still time to reduce the water, the capacity, it was well known what was flowing into the Vaal Dam. Looking on the orange side, things look a bit better, more calm and stable. The Gariep is down to 105%. Outflow is 894, of which 2/3 are electricity generation. Only 300 of that is overflow. Van der Kloof Dam, Gariep Dam, you can see a much flatter graph. Van der Kloof Dam is at 107% with an outflow of 1,100 cubics. And same thing there, you can see a much flatter graph, even considering there's no ability to control the flood. It's just the bulk of the dam doing the control without other inputs. Then looking on the lower orange down to us, I consider the peak flow to be between Groblershoop and Uppington right now. Probably in Uppington as I record this. That's 4,400 cubic. The interesting thing is that Neusberg correlates well with that. Blowpits doesn't correlate at all. It's 1,000 cubic higher than you would expect Blowpits to be at right now. But funny enough, Blowpits correlates with what the dam readings were. So who's correct? The interim river measurements, or actually Blowpits, which is a fairly new compared to the other measuring stations, plus the dams? It would really be good to know which one is correct. That would be nice to know. Looking at the forecast, things seems to have calmed down a lot. Looking over the next 24 hours, there's not much rain even over Mozambique, although 90 millimeters is a lot of rain, but compared to what was forecast before that. Then over the next 3 days, most of the rain seems to be over the ocean between Madagascar and Mozambique. Over the next 5 days, same thing. And then next 10 days. This storm doesn't seem to be moving closer to us. And the total amount of rain over 10 days is still about 20 millimeters, as was forecast yesterday. What is looking promising is this development on the south coast here. We do hope this move into the Eastern Cape, but consider that this is a 10-day forecast. We'll have to see how this develops.
So while there's not much changing in the flow rates, I think we can at least enjoy the scenery. As you can see in this specific area, the river is covering the valley from mountainside on the northern side to basically mountainside, on the southern side as well. There's not much room to spare between the two mountains. It's difficult to convey the exact flow, the ferocity of the flow, the speed of the flow, unless you get very close. And I'm going to try that, but maybe we should look at what I filmed at what is almost the peak flow at Neus wier. Let's have a look at that.